the way. Haven't changed, had much to say, but man, I still think them cats are crazy. They were asking if you were around, how you was, where you could be found. Told them you were living downtown, driving all the old men crazy. The boys are back in town, boys are back in town. I said, boys are back in town.
Fans, welcome to another exciting week of Studio Championship Wrestling. I'm Brian Logan. What a great, exciting program we have for you. The Cuban Assassin will take on one half of Team Gay, JC Lynch, but the TV main event, Shooting Star Championship, Flex will defend his title against Awesome Alan Lynch, who finally gets his rematch. Let's bring in Awesome Alan Lynch, and let's get a word with the challenger. You've been searching for this rematch ever since you lost it, and tonight is the night.
You're right, tonight's the night. I finally got a hold of Flex, and I finally got you to approve it. And Jim Cornette. Right here, baby. This is the contract that says I get my rematch tonight against Flex, and I guarantee you, Flex, that title's coming back to me.
Well, there you have it, fans. Coming up, our TV main event. Let's go to the ring.
Our opening contest is scheduled for one fall with a 10-minute time limit. First from Rome, Italy, weighing in at 225 pounds, the masked wrestler, Italiano. And his opponent from Scarborough, West Virginia, weighing in at 190 pounds, the pride of the plateau, Jason Kincaid.
Well, fans, Jason Kincaid joining us in our opening match this week against masked wrestler Italiano, who has been faring pretty well in competition lately, a lot better than his two cousins, as we're off to a great start this week. Collar and elbow lock up. Jason Kincaid with a new look this week, a little flashier, showing a little personality. Crazy K, Kirby Mack having his hands full with Jason Kincaid. In my estimation, Jason Kincaid, I've said this every single week, and I'm going to say it again this week, the uncrowned lightweight champion of the AWA, side headlock takeover. Jason Kincaid is one of the young lions, the pride of the plateau, with a side headlock now on masked wrestler Italiano. What an exciting program we have. Nip up, headlock takeover again. That main event. Awesome Alan Lynch challenging for the Shooting Star Championship against Flex. We also have, like I said, the Cuban Assassin taking on JC Lynch. That situation heating up. We're going to hear words from Mr. Black. What a great program we have, fans. Stay tuned and don't miss a moment of action as we see Jason Kincaid holding on to that headlock. And the masked wrestler ramming Jason's head into the turnbuckle, but Jason still managing to clamp a hold of that side headlock. And he's up and over, headlock takeover again. And the crowd loves Jason Kincaid, the pride of the plateau. Jason Kincaid will be featured in some of our towns like Summersville, West Virginia, who we'll be returning to in the month of February. Also Sabine, West Virginia. Huntington, West Virginia, Nitro, West Virginia, will be coming on tour. Jason Kincaid, one of the featured superstars, the pride of the plateau. As you see him whipping his opponent off, reversal on the Irish whip, big boot. But the Enziguri, no one throws an Enziguri like Jason Kincaid. Springboard into that knee, hooks him into the clutch, and driving those forearms into the mask. And just leveling him with that maneuver right there. Forearm blow. And another by Jason Kincaid, the pride of the plateau, on the masked wrestler. Irish whip to the buckle. Nobody home. Jason, I think he might have hit his head on that corner post. And the masked wrestler, Italiano, takes over. Of course, the masked wrestler coming from a family of the masked wrestlers. The Italian cousin. Hooking a suplex. Goes for that lateral press, but didn't hook a leg, and Jason Kincaid out the back door. You've got to hook a leg here in the American Wrestling Association. The stars of Apex Wrestling. Big clothesline. And the dropping of the knee down onto the head of the Masked Wrestler. Masked Wrestler out the back door. Just like I was saying, you're not going to get a count on Jason Kincaid. You're not going to get one on the Masked Wrestler either. Spinning heel kick. Hooks that leg. 2 count. Jason Kincaid looking good this week, in firm control. Hooking a suplex of his own now. Jason Kincaid having his hands full recently with Scotty McKeever and the wrestling legend Gene Madrid, as you see him hooking that double wrist lock in on the lateral press. Coming out victorious a few weeks ago. Drop kick. Reverse chinlock now applied by Jason Kincaid on the Masked Wrestler. Referee Monty Combs in there.
What do you say?
The stars of Apex Wrestling here at the Apex Studio Arena every Tuesday night, Southern West Virginia, Oak Hill, West Virginia, 7:30 bell time. You'll see stars like Flex, Jason Kincaid, the Masked Wrestler. Sleeper now by the Masked Wrestler. He's got that sleeper. Jason turning into him, firing him off. Body scissors into a reverse powerbomb. And the crowd loving it here at the Studio Arena. Moonsault, springboard moonsault. What a beautiful, innovative move. Hooked that leg, but the Masked Wrestler managing to get out. Ramming his opponent's head into the corner post. Irish whip in the reversal. Into the buckle. Big boot. Jason hooking that move, going for that JK-47, and he nails it. That's his finishing move right there, the JK-47. Let's get the official word.
And here's your winner, the Pride of the Plateau, Jason Kincaid.
Fans, a good outing by the Pride of the Plateau. We'll be back with the Death Falcon Zero, Professor, and Breeze.
Haven't changed, had much to say, but man, I still think them cats are crazy. They were asking if you were around, how you was, where you could be found. I told them you were living downtown, driving all the old men crazy. The boys are back in town, the boys are back in town. I said, the boys are back in town. That chick that used to dance a lot, every night she'd be on the floor shaking what she'd got. Man, when I tell you she was cool, she was red hot. I mean, she was steaming. And that time over at Johnny's place, well, this chick...
The Quell Body Art Emporium, tattoos and body piercings by Kate. Choose from thousands of designs or have Kate design one for you. Over 8 years of professional experience, safe, clean, friendly, and affordable. And we also have a large selection of body jewelry available. Southern West Virginia's most reputable body modification specialist. The Inkwell Body Art Emporium. Welcome to your new addiction.
Big savings sales event. The Home Show Beckley. We make owning your home affordable.
The staff of the Home Show Beckley made us feel like family. Purchasing our new home was easy and affordable. Thanks for making our dream home a reality.
Come in today and see how Home Show Beckley can make you feel right at home. The Home Show Beckley. We sell dreams one home at a time.
At the Home Show. At the Home Show.
Fans, we've been joined back by the newest tag team here in Apex, the Grapes of Wrath, the Death Falcon Zero, Professor Danger, led by Breeze.
Brian Logan, ever since we received our new commissioner, Jim Cornette, Jimmy, James, I've been calling him, faxing him, emailing him. I need to get the Grapes of Wrath, the best tag team in this business today, a tag team title shot. I've been looking for you, Jimmy, in the daytime with a flashlight, and I can't find you anywhere. Call me. We need to get this match set up. You know how good these guys are. You're a tag team specialist, and you need to get with me and let me know what the deal is.
You know, Brian Logan, I've been all around the world, the professor here in the Death Falcon Zero, proving my theory of mental superiority. We've studied every form of primitive Homo erectus. I get to Oak Hill, not even a gene pool, more of a cesspool. I don't even know if you can call these people Homo erectus. It's more like semi-erectus. But finally, someone that is at least in my intellectual range, Jim Cornette. And how will he not be able to recognize mind and matter?
Well, fans, I don't know about mind and matter. The Grapes of Wrath and Breeze. Let's go to the ring.
Our next contest is scheduled for one fall with a 10-minute time limit. First, team number one weighing in at a combined 425 pounds from LA and Detroit, Michigan, Max Rock and Raw Talent. And team two from parts unknown, weight unknown, the Death Falcon Zero and Professor Danger.
Well, fans, there you have it. The Grapes of Wrath, as they're being called. I don't even know what that's about. I guess that's some intellectual notion about the novel compared to their wrath in the ring. I don't know. But fans, what a good matchup we have here. I like the chances of Raw Talent and Max Rock in this one. I think maybe this might finally be the week that these two young kids get their opportunity to move up. Starting against Professor Danger with that precarious, that eye, those glasses, and it's a distraction, and he's delivering these blows to Raw Talent, who's not having none of it and fighting back. Duck! And hits him again, but he hits the glasses. He hits the glasses, and that's what I'm saying. The glasses are a weapon. They shouldn't be in there. The American Wrestling Association, Apex Wrestling, is going to have to look into that. I don't know what they cannot be allowed in there. I was going to say that I like the chances of Raw Talent and Max Rock against the Grapes of Wrath this week, but again, we didn't even think about the intellectual knowledge of using the glasses. Reversal on the Irish Whip and a big elbow. Raw Talent taking back over. Maybe he didn't sustain as great an injury as what I had thought originally. Throwing the chops in there. Tag made. I'm interested to see whether the team of Max Rock and Raw Talent can function well as a team. I've been saying for weeks that these youngsters, these young lions, if they could just get a victory, gain some confidence in themselves, then they could be catapulted in the ranks, and that's what it's going to take to be successful here in the American Wrestling Association. As you see, a thumb to the eye. Irish whip. Another huge clothesline by Professor, and the crowd is livid. They can't stand these guys, and I don't blame them. Tag to the Death Falcon Zero. Double team maneuver now. They've got their opponent isolated in the corner, which is basic tag team wrestling, and they're working over young Max Rock. TV time limit of 10 minutes in this. Reversal of the Irish whip. Double reversal into a short clothesline. Now that was some wrestling right there. Catch as catch can, if you will. The Death Falcon Zero has what it takes. I've said it before. It's the numbers game with these guys. Together, they are a collective unit. You see that Russian leg sweep as the crowd gets behind Max Rock. And he manages to slip out the door. Death Falcon Zero are known to put international objects inside that headgear of his and use that to gain victory. We've seen him against Raw Talent several times loading up the mask. Raw Talent looking probably to get a measure of revenge in this match. Tag made now to the Professor. Again, isolating their opponent in the corner, laying in the chops, laying in the boots. Irish whip and another elbow. And there's that leg drop from the Professor. And he's berating him, telling him that he's the Infinite Mind. The Grapes of Wrath, now officially a team. For weeks there, Professor Danger, who was originally a manager, came out and said, you know, I'm not into active competition. I'm here to be the Infinite Mind, to direct, to lead, if you will, and that the infinite body of Death Falcon Zero was going to be the talent. Well, Bree said, no, you're holding back, and that you guys should be a team. And now, I guess that officially, we've seen them a couple weeks in a row, and now the Grapes of Wrath are, I guess, in tag team competition. And of course, Bree's calling out Jim Cornette. I don't know if Breeze even has Jim Cornette's phone number. I mean, how can he try to get a hold of somebody that he doesn't even know? And I can imagine that Jim Cornette has better things to do than sit and talk to Breeze every day. Ramming Max Rock's head into the turnbuckle. Full scoop and a slam into that backbreaker. Has his opponent down prone. Dropping an elbow on his opponent. Calling for another one. He may go to the well one too many times. And he does! He does! Nobody home! Max Rock with a measure of air. If he could just get out of it, going for a hold. Little indecision on his part, a little hesitation. Hooks a suplex. After taking punishment, he's trying to mount some offense, but he's got to make that tag, and he did. He hesitated, went for another maneuver instead of trying to make that tag, and was cut off. And now the tag team specialists, I guess, that's what Breeze says, the tag team of the Grapes of Wrath, going to work again on Max Rock, and again, the Professor berating him. Helping him up, being his buddy, if you will, just to knock him back down, and that's what he gets for his trouble, for helping him up. Irish whip, duck of the clothesline again. Double clothesline, both men down. And Max Rock's got to get some measure of offense. He's got to get some win and get over there and make the tag. He's got to make the tag to Raw Talent. The Professor makes the tag to Death Falcon Zero. Max Rock crawling, and makes the tag. And in comes Raw Talent. Big right hand, Death Falcon down, big right hand, Professor Danger down. Irish whip. Big clothesline. I think they've set the indoor attendance record for clotheslines in this match. Big knee to the gut. Falcon hooking for a suplex, delivering those knees. It's a four-way, all 4 men in the ring. Another big suplex. DDT. Professor with a DDT on Max Rock. And there you have it, the winner.
And here are your winners, the Death Falcon Zero and Professor Danger.
Well, fans, we'll be back with the tag team champions.
The Inkwell Body Art Emporium, tattoos and body piercings by Kate. Choose from thousands of designs or have Kate design one for you. Over 8 years of professional experience, safe, clean, friendly, and affordable. And we also have a large selection of body jewelry available. Southern West Virginia's most reputable body modification specialist. The Inkwell Body Art Emporium. Welcome to your new addiction.
Big savings sales event. The Home Show Beckley. We make owning your home affordable.
The staff of the Home Show Beckley made us feel like family. Purchasing our new home was easy and affordable. Thanks for making our dream home a reality.
Come in today and see how Home Show Beckley can make you feel right at home. The Home Show Beckley. We sell dreams one home at a time.
The Home Show, at the Home Show.
Going for the win here, I'm telling you. They're going for the pin. Ricky gonna have to really muster it up, get here. I believe he's out. I believe he's out cold right here.
I think you're right.
I'm telling you what, they going for the win.
Okay. And now the elbow.
Watch the pin. Come on, baby. Come on, Ricky.
He got out
right
of it.
There.
Ricky
That's what
Morton.
I'm talking about. It's that extra inch. It's that extra little mile that makes professional wrestling athletes the greatest athletes in the world today. Right here, baby.
He's hooking the leg.
Come on, baby.
He hooks
Come on,
the leg
baby.
again.
Come on, baby.
Oh,
Right there,
but
yes.
still, beautiful Bobby.
They're going for it, I'm telling you.
Got him over after Morton had hooked the leg twice. A 2 count.
The kid's in a lot of pain. A lot of pain, but it takes pain to be a champion. You gotta deal with pain, brother.
Loverboy
You gotta
Dennis.
deal with it.
Right across the ropes, the neck of Ricky Morton.
Come on, Pee-wee, get your head in and get out of it. Come on, baby.
Face down on the mat again. And still they look to punish Morton a little bit.
Come on, baby. Come on, baby.
He got up again.
All right.
Here with Dusty Rhodes, the American Dream, as this is for the World Tag Team title. And as Pee Wee Anderson was showing, that close to a changing of the titles.
Well, as we talked about the last few weeks, it's 3 seconds. It's a 3 count. It's very simple. It's very easy to do at home. You can count your hand 1, 2, 3. But it's a lot harder to pin a man 1, 2, 3 in the world of professional wrestling. That's the dream is right there. I like it. Right up here, like I say, on the front row. Vinda, bring me something over here. All right. Got the 5 back now. Come on, Bucket. Watch out here on the floor. Out here on the floor. Oh,
beautiful.
That's a hard boot.
With
That's
a
a hard
big
boot to the
right
head.
on top of the head.
That's a hard boot
okay,
to the
now
head.
Pee Wee Anderson is looking the other way.
Yeah.
Cornette.
Pee Wee got to get his head in the ball game. Come on, Pee Wee.
Cornette with that tennis racket. The handle right up against the jaw, the chin. And looking as innocent as he can be right now.
I'll tell you what, it's hard for me to stand out here and watch something like that. I'm a little distance away from him, but I'm going to tell you what. They got to come back from this thing. The Midnight Express has taken real control of the situation in this title match. Yeah, drop him. Dump him, baby. Dump him.
Ricky Morton reversed it and went with a vertical suplex. And now both men are down, trying to get to their corners.
Try that tag, baby. Got the tag.
Who will get there first? Loverboy Dennis is up. He's up on his feet.
Boom, yeah.
Ricky Morton with the left hand.
All right.
There it is.
Come on, who? Do it, baby. Do it.
Robert Gibson
Do it.
has them both going now.
Yeah, go for it. They're going for it now.
High drop kick.
Give me a victory.
There's the save by Loverboy Dennis. And now Pee Wee Anderson thrown out of the ring. Out goes Loverboy Dennis.
Watch
Beautiful
it.
body.
That's it.
Double drop
That's
kick.
it. That's it.
We need a referee to count it.
Come on, baby. Right here. Right in front. Ricky right in
Anderson
front.
is down.
Get him right in front, baby.
Dusty.
Watch out the ring. In the ring. Whoa.
Loverboy Dennis came into the ring with a tennis racket.
No, no, no. That's the wrong guy, baby. That's the wrong guy.
That is it. Jim Cornette has come over here and taken the belt. That is the wrong guy. It was not. No. No, they have changed the decision. Dusty Rhodes is in. Okay, the bell is sounded. Pee Wee Anderson will disqualify the Midnight Express, and there's Big Bubba. Big Bubba has come in. He's got Ricky Morton down. Oh, Big Bubba with the splash on top of both Dusty Rhodes and Ricky Morton. He's going to do it again. Robert Gibson with a tennis racket. It did not faze Big Bubba at all. That tennis racket did not faze Big Bubba. Fans, the outcome of the match will be a disqualification. The wrong man was in the ring.
The Quell Body Art Emporium, tattoos and body piercings by Kate. Choose from thousands of designs or have Kate design one for you. Over 8 years of professional experience, safe, clean, friendly, and affordable. And we also have a large selection of body jewelry available. Southern West Virginia's most reputable body modification specialist. The Quell Body Art Emporium. Welcome to your new addiction.
Big savings sales event. The Home Show Beckley. We make owning your home affordable.
The staff of the Home Show Beckley made us feel like family. Purchasing our new home was easy and affordable. Thanks for making our dream home a reality.
Come in today and see how Home Show Beckley can make you feel right at home. The Home Show Beckley. We sell dreams one home at a time.
At the Home Show. At the Home Show.
Fans, welcome back. We've been joined here at ringside with the Apex Tag Team Champions, the Cuban Assassin and Devin Davis.
Hey, Brian Logan, you know what me and Cuban Assassin are? I was thinking about this in the back. We're the greatest import since the Cuban cigar, baby. Woo!
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, your goodness, what? Everybody knows it. We're good. We're great. We taste pretty daggone good, don't you think, Cuban?
What does taste have to do with professional wrestling?
Nothing to do with it. We're better than everybody out in the back. They know it. Pretty soon, Brian Logan, they're going to have to ban us next.
I think that's a good idea, banning you guys, but tonight you've got a match against one half of Team Gay, Cuban.
That's right, amigo Brogan Logan. I tell you right now, that I'm going to get JC and I'm going to take him from one corner to the other corner. And then when I get done with him, I'm going to do what we do best in Havana, Cuba. We're going to take out the trash and leave it right here for these sticking Americanas. Viva la Cuba! Numero uno!
Well, fans, we got that match right now as we await the opponents of the Cuban Assassin.
Our next contest is a special grudge match scheduled for one fall with a 10-minute time limit. First from Havana, Cuba, weighing in at 240 pounds, one half of the Apex Tag Team Champions, the Cuban Assassin. And his opponent from San Francisco, California, weighing in at 200 pounds, gorgeous JC Lynch.
Well, fans, there you have it. These two teams have been fighting furious and hot and heavy. Of course, Team Gay, everything they do is hot and heavy. But they had a altercation with some baby powder, if you will, that came out of Devin Davis's hands, and that was what happened when they lost the tag team titles just a few weeks ago. Collar and elbow tie up, and the Cuban behind JC Lynch. Full Nelson breaks it off, reversal into a full Nelson of his own. These two teams just flat out don't like each other. Devin Davis at ringside, Shane Storm in the corner of his man. Partners in life, partners in the ring. Team Gay, JC Lynch and Shane Storm. JC Lynch locking up with the Cuban Assassin, one half of the Apex Tag Team Champions, as Cuban goes to town in the corner. Irish whip, reversal, big hip toss out of the corner. Going for the cover, hooks the leg. I thought he had him right there. Devin Davis concerned at ringside already. I don't know what was going on in that interview. Tastes great. I mean, come on, what's that got to do with professional wrestling? That Devin Davis, you just, very press. Devin Davis, you never know what's going through the mind of that crybaby. And the Cuban begging off JC Lynch. Big right hand, that lip wrist style. Big right hand again. The Cuban, and a thumb to the eye. He doesn't need to do that. He doesn't need to thumb his opponent in the eye. And a headbutt in the corner, and another headbutt in the corner. The Cuban looking vicious. I've said it for weeks, and now one half of the tag team champions. Big elbow. If JC Lynch can somehow gain a victory, I'm sure that there will be some rematches. We talked with Team Gay last week You know, and I've thrown the idea up there of no disqualification matches in some of our towns, like maybe here on the Studio Arena on Tuesday nights in Oak Hill, maybe in Sabine coming up in the month of February, maybe possibly in Summersville, possibly even Huntington. I'd like to see the championship committee put the title up in a no disqualification setting. Speaking of titles, coming up, our TV main event, Awesome Alan Lynch going for the Shooting Star Championship as the Cuban drives the knee into J.C. Lynch, now stomping, going to town on his prone opponent. Devin Davis at ringside, Shane Storm at ringside as the Cuban chokes J.C. Lynch. One half of Team Gay versus one half of the tag team champions. Referee Monty Combs has his hands full this week. Studio Championship Wrestling. Irish Whip, Big Elbow, the stars of the American Wrestling Association, the stars of Apex Wrestling. We'd like to say hello to Kenny this week while we get an opportunity during this match. Kenny comes and joins us, just recently had a birthday, comes and joins us every Tuesday night at the Studio Arena. The Cuban going to town on J.C. Lynch. He's going for that Cuban Missile Crisis, it looks like. Going for the Cuban Missile Crisis and misses! The Cuban Missile Crisis! The Cuban Missile Crisis has been averted! It's been averted! J.C. Lynch out of the way! The crowd cheering for Sweetie. That's what they call J.C. Lynch. Gorgeous J.C. firing blows back and forth. That lip wrist style. And another right hand. He's all over the Cuban Assassin. Big back body drop. And that took everything J.C. Lynch had. Crawling for the cover. Hooks the leg. That could be it. Oh, I thought that was it. Man, that back drop. I thought that was it right there, fans. And again, the Cuban to the eye. Hooking for a suplex now. Set behind. Going for the O'Connor roll. He gets it! He gets it out of nowhere! O'Connor roll! O'Connor roll! Devin Davis with Shane Storm! He just posted him at ringside! And Devin Davis is inside! No, this isn't right! Devin Davis and the Cuban Assassin all over J.C. Lynch. J.C. Lynch getting the victory. Shane Storm has been posted at ringside. They're going for that double team maneuver. No, no, referee. No, no. That's not right. Both referees out. Shane Storm back in the ring, but the damage has already been done. J.C. Lynch getting the victory. Let's get the official word. Well, fans, there you have it. J.C. Lynch getting the victory, but coming up on the short end of the stick. Fans, we'll be back right after these words.
The Inkwell Body Art Emporium, tattoos and body piercings by Kate. Choose from thousands of designs or have Kate design one for you. Over 8 years of professional experience, safe, clean, friendly, and affordable. And we also have a large selection of body jewelry available. Southern West Virginia's most reputable body modification specialist. The Inkwell Body Art Emporium. Welcome to your new addiction.
Big savings sales event. The Home Show Beckley. We make owning your home affordable.
The staff of the Home Show Beckley made us feel like family. Purchasing our new home was easy and affordable. Thanks for making our dream home a reality.
Come in today and see how Home Show Beckley can make you feel right at home. The Home Show Beckley. We sell dreams one home at a time.
At the Home Show. At the Home Show.
Flex telling everybody, make sure you set that alarm. If you party too hard Friday night, make sure the alarm's set. Saturday morning at 11 o'clock, you have entered the final frontier. Witnessed firsthand the final stage of human evolution. Welcome to Planet Tollywood.
Fans, welcome back with the Apex champion, Mr. Black. And I think he has some special words for everybody to heed.
a couple weeks ago, Christmas Chaos, I won the West Virginia title. I was already the AWA champion here at Apex, but that wasn't good enough. I took that title, put it with this one, sort of unifying them. I don't need more than one belt. We only need one belt here in West Virginia, and this is it. So all you promoters out there, you won't come to me and take the Black Attack Challenge. $4,000 ain't enough. Put my belt on the line, that's not enough. So you won't come to me, I'm coming to you. One by one, all over this state. If there's very many left at all, I'm going to take them all. They're mine.
Well, fans, there you have it. The idea of one champion and Apex being it. It's a foregone conclusion, and Mr. Black, I like his chances. Let's go up to ringside.
Our next contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the AWA Apex Shooting Star Championship. The challenger, weighing in at 200 pounds, from Nitro, West Virginia, Awesome Alan Lynch. And from Planet Hollywood, weighing in at 235 pounds, your AWA Apex Shooting Star Champion, this is Flex.
Well, fans, there you have it. I've waited all week for this TV main event, and it is here. The Shooting Star Championship, the rematch for Thanksgiving Thunder. Awesome Alan Lynch going against Flex. All the gold of the Shooting Star division on the line. Fans, let me get this right out of the way. This is one fall TV time remaining in the program. So, folks, don't go anywhere. This is going to be a barn burner. As you see, Flex throwing the challenger down. Went to Walmart this week, and several of our fans contacted me and stopped me and said, we can't wait till this Saturday to see the Shooting Star title being defended on television, and I couldn't wait either. Matter of fact, we stood there for about an hour discussing the parameters of the Shooting Star division, Flex and Alan Lynch. It's the talk of the town. It's the talk of Apex. It's the talk of the American Wrestling Association, but the talk is over, and the time is now for action as we see the lockup again. Shooting Star title on the line as Alan Lynch grabs a side headlock. Flex jockeying for position, trying to come up with a counter, firing his opponent off. Tackle, crossover, leapfrog by Flex, drop down in front. Big drop kick. The champion on the challenger. Close to the ropes, not even a one count. Alan Lynch was out. I tell you what, Alan Lynch is primed. I've been watching him in weeks. He's been sitting back waiting for this rematch. He's been in the gym. He's been doing his cardio. He's been training. He's been working out on the mat. He has never looked better. Flex has also been in the gym, always in great condition. The physical culture guru, Flex from Planet Hollywood. I tell you what, a matchup of two young studs in the business, in the sport of professional wrestling. Right here, you can't see this kind of action anywhere as you see the arm drag, except in Apex and in the American Wrestling Association. Counter into counter, switch it off, and now Alan Lynch going back, delivering some right hands, action so fast I can't even call it. Trading arm drags now into the monkey flip, securing that bar on the arm. Alan Lynch versus Flex Shooting Star title right here at the Studio Arena. The action hot and heavy this week. Television main event, one fall for the Shooting Star title. Alan Lynch with that arm bar on Flex. Scoops up for a slam and hangs on. Alan Lynch hanging on. I've been talking about the training. Both men advocates of being in the gym. Both men pounding the plates. Both men working on the cardio. Looking excellent this week. Flex, the physical culture guru. Awesome Alan Lynch, an innovator in the sport. Roll through. Hooks him in with a modified hip toss. Alan Lynch hangs on, countering with the arm drag. What a main event we have here. Main event. Rake of the eyes. Flex going for a shortcut and a right hand, almost a rabbit punch, if you will. Haven't seen Flex using that rake of the eyes lately. Big clothesline. Hook of the leg. Suplex now by the suplex master, going for a second, possibly that trifecta of suplexes. And he hooks him in for a third. And gets it right there. But didn't hook the leg. That may come back to haunt him. Alan Lynch out the back door. Rolls his opponent over, hooking him into that clutch. Has him in that modified camel clutch. Putting the pressure on the small of the back, on the neck, on the solar plex regions. You can probably feel that pain. Alan probably experiencing pain down both of his legs, down to his toes, maybe even with the neck shooting down to his fingertips. That's a very painful hold, a submission hold. And look, driving those forearms in, driving them into the face of the challenger. The stars of the American Wrestling Association. We want to thank everybody for bringing us into your homes each and every Saturday morning, making us a fixture and being a part of your family as you're now a part of ours. The family of Apex, the American Wrestling Association, the Shooting Star Division. Alan Lynch challenging Flex. Working up to a vertical base, hooks in a half Nelson, rolls him over for a pin. And sets and a clothesline again by the champion. And returning right back to that hold. Going into a modified surfboard now, putting that pressure, more isolating onto the shoulders with that knee into the lower back, probably still experiencing pain into the lower legs and definitely into the shoulder region. He could pop out a shoulder very, very easily. And it's going to be hard to put that awesome drop on someone if you can't hold on to the legs to maneuver him into that prone position. The champion looking good this week. Back into the modified clutch. The crowd behind Alan. And that's something I've noticed. You know, Flex is a fan favorite. Alan Lynch, obviously the most popular man in Apex. But when they have been in confrontations together, the fans have been cheering for Alan. And I think that's starting to get the Flex. I think that's really starting to bother him. Alan works, and he pulls the hair. And I tell you, with tactics like pulling the hair and raking the eyes, and now he's parading the fans, I tell you what, we're seeing a new side of Flex. You know, maybe they won't cheer him. I don't know. Going for that German suplex, rolling German suplex. The master of the suplex, the physical culture guru, Flex. Lateral press, but doesn't hook the leg. I don't understand why he wouldn't hook the leg. He could have gained a victory, went to the pay win, and retained his title. Hooking him now, maybe possibly for that short running power slam. There it is, drives that shoulder in, drives him into the mat. And it goes for the lateral press, a little bit of hesitation. We're not used to seeing that. The champion looking great this week. He's calling for the hammer of the gods, I believe. Calling for the hammer of the gods. Alan Lynch slow to his feet. Calling for that hammer of the gods. And he kicks, gets a kick in the gut. Didn't get the hammer of the gods. Short blow to the back. Alan Lynch, snap mare. Double chop to the back, followed by that front kick. Followed up again by that drop kick. We've seen Allen use those succession of maneuvers. Hooks the leg. This could be it. The champion out the back door. Almost had a new champion right there in the studio arena. Goes for the cover again. Hooks that leg. Flex out the back door for a second time. The challenger driving knees into the chest and rib area of the champion. Big turnbuckle. Flex down in the corner. Allen now stomping. I tell you, we're seeing a different side of Allen, a more aggressive. Maybe these guys are just throwing it out the window, letting it fly. This is for all the marbles, all the gold. Setting him up. Big kick. He took his chin off. He took his chin off with that maneuver. These two guys are letting it all hang out, and that's what the Shooting Star division is about. The young lions. Short power slam of his own. Near fall. The Shooting Star division, the most highly contested division in the American Wrestling Association. Has that rear naked choke now. A modified sleeper. Allen to the floor. Out to the floor. Now Flex is going out after him. I was hoping to see this match stay in the ring so we could have a definite winner as they're slapping leather, but they're down here on the floor. They're going at it, tooth and nail, slapping leather back and forth. As the count goes on, referee Herbie Inscott delivering the count. The champion rolled back in, Allen Lynch. Following him in, the count's been broken momentarily. Sunset flip, it could be it. Now he's going for the awesome drop. He gets the awesome drop. That could be it. We could have a new champion. No, he kicks out. He kicks out of the awesome drop. I've never seen that before. He kicks out of the awesome drop. I've never seen that. Allen getting victory after victory with the awesome drop of Flex somehow managing to kick out. Right hand, both of them going. He hooks him in the crossroads. He hooks him in the crossroads. That's his finishing maneuver. Oh my goodness! He kicks out. Both men kicking out of each other's maneuver. I can't believe it. I've never seen anyone kick out of either maneuver. They're really letting it all hang out. The Shooting Star Championship on the line. Both men down. Wait a minute. What's going on here? The Cuban Assassin at ringside. Both referees are out. The action's still going on in the ring. Both men knocked down. What is the Cuban doing? Oh my God, it's Devin Davis! What the hell has Devin Davis won? What does Devin Davis want? He's looking at both guys. No! He hooks him. He's going for that Devin device. Devin device on Allen Lynch. Both referees, Monty Combs, Herbie Inscott with his back turned. Cuban Assassin, what's he doing now? He's going for that Devin device on Flex. No! Devin device on Flex. These two guys keep sticking their nose in everybody's business. Devin looking at Flex, looking at Allen. Cuban over here distracting both referees. What is going on here? This place is out of control. No! He's putting Allen Lynch on top of Flex. No, this can't happen. No, now the Cuban's leaving. Referee Herbie Inscott back into the action. No! Oh no!
Here's your winner and new AWA Apex Shooting Star Champion, Awesome Allen Lynch.
I can't believe this. I just can't believe it. Devin Davis and Cuban Assassin one final time putting their nose where it don't belong. And now Allen Lynch has won the Shooting Star Championship.
You walk out like a woman in suffering. Don't even bother now to tell me why. You come
Quell Body Art Emporium, tattoos and body piercings by Kate. Choose from thousands of designs or have Kate design one for you. Over 8 years of professional experience, safe, clean, friendly, and affordable. And we also have a large selection of body jewelry available. Southern West Virginia's most reputable body modification specialist. The Inkwell Body Art Emporium. Welcome to your new addiction.
This is Jim Cornette, the Louisville Slugger, the manager of champions, and you're watching AWA Apex, the greatest professional wrestling action in West Virginia, the Mountain State.
Sales event. The Home Show Beckley. We make owning your home affordable.
The staff of the Home Show Beckley made us feel like family. Purchasing our new home was easy and affordable. Thanks for making our dream home a reality.
Come in today and see how Home Show Beckley can make you feel right at home. The Home Show Beckley. We sell dreams one home at a time.
The Home Show. At the Home Show.
Fans, welcome back here at Studio Championship Wrestling. I'm here with Flex. And Flex, man, I got some great news for you. Next Tuesday at the Oak Hill Studio Arena, you got it, man. The rematch with Alan Lynch for the Shooting Star Championship. Best 2 out of 3 falls. What do you think?
Good news, huh?
Yeah.
2 out of 3 falls.
Yeah.
Well, ain't this just great? You know, Jim Cornette, everybody knows a longer match always favors the smaller competitor. How about this? How about 4 out of 7? 15 out of 22? Why not handcuff me to the post? I'll ingest cat tranquilizers and we'll give him a brick. And apparently, everybody around here's got something against me. Not just the championship committee, not just Mr. Jim Cornette himself, especially not you, Brian Logan. And in these people, listen, give me this. This ain't lifestyles of the rich and famous. This is lifestyles of the poor and the shameless. So if you can't appreciate a man like me, I'll take my show on the road. Do you got that?
Yeah.
What about you? You got that, Mr. Cameraman? I'm out of here.
I thought that was some good news.